Okay, so I've been using AI for about 3 years, right? It just got it's just gotten accelerated in 2020. What was it? The end of 23, I think, around the end of 23. And now I'm noticing. Well, I've been noticing. Me and a couple of other AI, excuse my arms. Me and a couple of other AI practitioners and influencers have been talking about the fact that it's a problem with people in other professions thinking that they could just jump in and use the products without consulting a professional in the industry, right? So take, for instance, you have people using Lovable, Base 44, you know, things that bolt, you know what I mean? Things of that nature to build websites, but they don't understand the coding behind the website. So they're going in with this mind that because the commercials put it out there that you can just build a website, hook it up to a payment, and then you're on your way to go. And that's not how things work. Okay, because you still have to look at the back end, what the front end looks like, you know, what the user interface looks like, what the UX looks like, what is the back end doing, what kind of back end it has, what languages is the front end and the back end are being coded in, and different things of that nature in case of errors. I'm pretty sure every programmer have noticed, and everyone have noticed, that prompting is really a skill. I see why it costs. I mean, they're saying that the salary can be $100,000. I mean, prompting is a skill, right? You can template it if it's a workflow that's a normal daily routine, but off the rip, you can't just do that. And this is what they're not telling you all on YouTube. The majority of these people, you don't see it on YouTube. All you have is hope with AI. That's not how AI works. Artificial intelligence does not work like that. No LLM platform works with hopes. Matter of fact, the majority of platforms start hallucinating more the more you put in them. Okay? That a piece of gray hair. All right. So I just wanted to put that out there, man, because it seemed like, you know, I saw a lady talked about this too. You know, I first saw it with a lady talking about this. And then one of my teacher clients had a discussion, and the whole panel was full of people who had no AI practitioners from any AI platform on there. I think it was a web developer, but they didn't have any AI practitioner from Amazon. They didn't have any AI engineers or anything from IBM. They didn't even have an influencer on there, right? Even talking about AI. But they had this huge discussion that should have involved someone who's actually in the industry. So that's a problem with the industry. Sora, which is one of the newest but oldest now video platforms that had a lot of hype, it's making more mistakes now that more people are on there. Way more. They nerfed it and it got worse. Why? This is the quote unquote rumor, but it's not just a rumor. Why? When at first you could prompt and it give you the prompt, but it give you the exact video that you prompted, and it'll stop where you say stop. Now it keeps going like rambling at the mouth, right? But it does have its benefits if you know how to prompt it in other ways it won't do what it's been doing, right? Which is something like continuous rambling or producing videos that you didn't even ask for, right? Which is using up your video counts and or tokens, right? Mainly tokens. AI is a skill. Everybody can't do it unless they learn. There's different paths to learn, right? A person like me, I had gotten a certification from CompTIA, but I already had skills and certifications from Make, right? So, and I've had hands-on skills with Make, the automated software itself. And that's what kind of taught me exactly what goes where and how it goes. But even with dealing with automated systems, you have to look at the code, so you have to know the code. So before you deal with AI and really talk about it, understand that you're going to have to hire the AI engineer and or programmer to make sure that everything is running right. It just is what it is. And that's what you should be doing. This is business. So I just wanted to make sure I say that. And not trying to discourage anyone, but get you an AI, get you someone who's a programmer, who understands AI and knows what's going on while you're working on your projects. Because the majority of people I see out here dealing with AI and these platforms, they are blind. This video is called AI Blindness. You are blind. That's gonna be the thumbnail for this. Peace.